Good morning! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angela and I make faith and lifestyle videos for girls. And in today's video, I'm back with another vlog. I posted one a few weeks ago and you guys seem to really enjoy watching that vlog. And so I'm back with another one. But yeah, I am just going to be taking you guys along with me for the day, walking through another day in my life. I'm about to meet a friend for brunch and then I have a few errands to run throughout the day. So I will take you guys along with me. All right guys, I'm gonna start my morning by making my green smoothie. I make this smoothie every single morning. It's so good and it's a great way for me to just get all my greens in for the day, but I'll show you guys how I make it. And then one thing I've been loving adding to my green smoothies in the morning is this greens superfood blend from TEAMI. It is so good. It comes in this like green powder. It's quick and easy to add into my smoothies. It comes with a little scoop as well. But it has matcha, spirulina, wheatgrass, spinach leaf powder. It just has a bunch of like great nutrients and it just helps me to feel more healthy when I add this into my green smoothies. I also do have a discount code that you guys can use that I'll put in my description box below, so feel free to check that out and let me know if you try it. So good. All right, I'm on my way to brunch. I have my jacket in case it's cold, but it's so sunny outside. I'm so excited. Just got back home from brunch and it was so good. We went to this place called the Rooftop at the Wit, I think, or Roof at the Wit, and I ended up getting a pizza. I have some leftovers for lunch tomorrow, which I love having leftovers, but it was such a nice day today. It was like 75 degrees, sunny. I saw so many people out and about and so many dogs, and it was just like, it just made my heart happy. I'm about to FaceTime my family in a little bit. So my family is kind of like spread out. My parents are in North Carolina. I'm in Chicago, obviously. My older sister is in LA, and then my younger sister is in New York. And so we're kind of all spread out, but we try and just connect at least once a week just to like see what's going on in each other's lives and catch up. I also need to vacuum and I need to do the dishes. So just a bunch of adulting stuff today, but I might go for another walk later just because it's so nice outside and I kind of want to go out to the lake. But yeah, I got groceries the other day, and so tonight I think I'm going to be making pasta with veggies for dinner and just having a chill night. But yeah, I will take you guys along with me. Also, if you're curious, so in my last vlog last time, I wasn't able to build this office chair because a few of the parts were missing when it came, but quick update, I was able to build it finally, and so now it's so much better because I was using my kitchen chair before. But yeah, it's finally coming together. I still need to figure out what to put on this wall. I'm in between doing like a painting or maybe like a photo gallery, something like that. And then I need to hang that up on the wall, but yeah, it's slowly coming together. Hi, Mommy. Hello. Alright, so really quickly, I wanted to show you guys the book that I was reading out there. It's called Anxious for Nothing by Max Lucado, and it is so good. Don't mind my chipped nails. But I'm actually in a book club with a few of my friends and we're reading this. He is a Christian author, and I don't know if you guys ever struggle with anxiety or just like anxious thoughts or like worry about anything, but this book really helps to just remind you how to give those anxieties to God, and just reaffirms your knowledge of knowing that God is in control and that God is good. And it's just a really great book so far, and I highly recommend it. I'm about to go for a walk and then make dinner, but I'll show you guys the lake. It's Lake Michigan, and it's one of my favorite parts about Chicago. I'm gonna set you guys down on my coffee table, but I just got back from my walk and wanted to have a quick little chat with you guys because on my walk I did some reflecting, and by the time you guys see this video it'll be past April 1st, but April 1st 2020 is when I started my YouTube channel last year, and so it's been almost exactly a year since I started my YouTube channel, and it's something that God had put on my heart to do for a long time, but I never really got around to doing it. And he specifically, I felt him, you know, tugging me to make a video about how to get over a heartbreak in a God-honoring way, because that's something that God really helped me walk out in my own life after my most recent breakup. He really used that season to grow me and to grow my faith, to grow my trust in him, to really just grow me as a person. And I just learned so much from having that happen in my life. And so that was actually what my very first video was about, was how to get over a heartbreak. And to this day, which is so crazy, even though it was my first video I ever posted, it is to this day my most popular, like most viewed video. And so it's just so cool for me to see God, you know, use the lessons that he taught me to then go and help other people. And I just want to encourage you guys in your purpose, in whatever you feel like God is calling you to do, whatever ideas that he has planted in your heart that you are passionate about, that you're dreaming about, that you really want to just go after, but maybe you are too scared or too nervous to think about what other people might think, or just, you know, don't think you have the time. Go and do what God has called you to do. Like, try stepping out in faith and just doing it, and you never know what could be waiting for you on the other side. And you know, I felt like I constantly was making excuses of putting off starting my channel because I was like, you know, I'm so busy with work, I'm so busy with keeping up with people in my personal life, like, does the world really need another YouTube channel? Like, there's so many out there. But I know that God put that on my heart, specifically that breakup video, to film and make. And so I am so glad that I just did it. And sometimes, you know, even when you don't know what's gonna happen, if you feel like there's just that thing in your heart that God has placed in there, whether it's, you know, starting a YouTube channel or writing a book or starting a blog or, you know, reaching out to a friend, whatever it may be, if God is putting that on your heart, try stepping out in faith and doing it. You know, the reason why I started this channel was to, you know, not only help girls get through heartbreak with that first video, but also I want to create a space on YouTube where I can help girls grow in their faith, because that has been so monumental in my life, is just growing my relationship with God, learning to depend on God, to trust in him, and to just walk out this life with him has been life-changing for me. And just knowing that you are so loved by God, knowing your identity and walking in your calling is the best place that you can be. That's where on that path you can find true joy and true fulfillment. And I also made a testimony video where I talk about how I used to go and try and find fulfillment in other things of this world, but I always came out empty. And the only thing that has truly satisfied me is my relationship with Jesus. And he is, you know, it says he's the way, the truth, and the life. And he is what can bring you full joy and true fulfillment. And I just want other girls and everyone to experience the same thing, because I know that God is so good and that he loves each and every one of you. And I just want to share that through my channel. And I also want to share, you know, other things, other lifestyle things as well. But my heart behind this channel is to just help girls grow in their faith and grow in their own relationship with God. But anyways, like I was saying, on my walk today, I was just, you know, thinking about how scared I was to start my channel in the first place a year ago today, but I'm so glad that I just did it, and I just stepped out in faith and did it. And so I just want to encourage you guys to do the same. If God has placed, you know, an idea on your heart or something that you've been really wanting to do for a long time but just haven't gotten around to do it, there's no time better than the present, and I really encourage you guys to just step out in faith and do it. But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say, to just follow that voice, follow God's voice, follow what you are believing that God is calling you to do, because you want to make sure that you're listening to God and following his purpose on your life. And we all have a general purpose as Christians. We all need to love God and love other people, and, you know, share your faith, share the gospel with other people. But then we also have specific, unique, individual purposes as well that God has given for each and every one of us, and you want to make sure that you are stepping out in faith and walking in that as well. Go start that blog, go start that YouTube channel, go write that book, whatever you feel God is calling you to do, trust that he will grace you to do his will on your life. He will grace you to walk in your purpose. So just wanted to leave you guys with that little nugget of encouragement. All right guys, it's dinner time. I'm starving. I am going to be making pasta for dinner tonight. So I have this Patrikios 4-cheese sauce from Aldi, and then this Barilla angel hair pasta. And then a quick tip, if you want to make your pastas just a little bit healthier throughout the week, just add some veggies. I like to cut up zucchini, mushrooms, tomatoes, onions, just cut up some veggies and then add them to the sauce. You like hardly taste them, and it's just a great way to sneak some veggies into your pasta. Got the mushrooms going in first. I love that noise, that like sizzling noise. I don't know why, but it just sounds so good to me. I actually have some frozen meatballs too that I'm gonna add on top just to get some protein in, but oh my gosh, this smells so good. Okay, now I'm gonna add in the sauce. This is the 4-cheese Patrikios sauce from Aldi. All right, so we're just gonna put this on low and let it simmer while I cook the noodles. All right, so the pasta is done. All right guys, dinner is served. I just added the pasta sauce on top of the noodles and then added some meatballs on top. I'm so hungry, so excited to eat this. Bon appetit.
The time in my life where I started actually bringing accountability into my life, by accountability, I think brothers and sisters who are willing to call you out and call you higher as you pursue the Lord.
All right guys, so I couldn't finish that whole big bowl of pasta, but I came close and it was so good, and I'm so full now. I am just catching up on The Porch, which if you guys don't know what The Porch is, it's a young adults ministry in Dallas, and I've been following them for a while, but they have YouTube videos and a podcast, and they just speak on really relevant topics to young adults, and so I found it to be super helpful, and I highly recommend it. So I'm just catching up on one of their messages from last week, and I think I'm going to paint my nails as well because they're looking a little janky. So I'm going to do my nails and then finish listening to this message, and yeah. So this is the finished product. I tried to stay inside lines as much as possible, but I love the color. I love like the fresh and clean white nail look. Alright guys, I'm gonna close the vlog out here. I'm so tired. I had so much fun filming this day in my life vlog today. Thank you guys for watching and coming along with me. And thank you guys just for all the support over this past year on my channel. I appreciate you guys more than you know, and I appreciate your kind words and just your support. So just want to say I love you guys, and I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.